You know, I joined the zoo in 1984, and at the time it was just a much smaller zoo. I heard a lot that nothing ever really gets done, and I said at the time, we're going to do whatever it takes to win. And so if it meant getting hands-on, strapping on a carpenter's belt, then that's what we were going to do. And I've pretty much stuck to it, whether stepping in to help with the veterinary program, or doing construction, or doing horticulture. It's all the same thing, that really a commitment to make this the best zoo we can possibly be. Our attendance back in 1984 was about 240,000. You know, it's now close to 1 million. It used to be 25 acres, we're now 100 acres. Our staff was 17, and now when we're fully open, we're at about 250. For me, it's been very heartwarming to see that one of the true jewels of Oakland, the Oakland Zoo, has been able to rebound and thrive like it has. I'm most proud of the improvements that include the veterinary hospital, our elephant exhibit, the education center, our front entrance renovation, and then of course the California Trail. That was one that really, I think, took us to another level. A lot of my highlights with animals has been when we actually do the transport. And so we had 4 grizzly bear cubs in Alaska that lost their moms, and so we had to bring them down to Oakland to be part of the California Trail. That was another adventure, and that's always very rewarding because we know we're providing them a quality of life here at the zoo. I think what's important is how can we inspire the people and the kids that come to the zoo, because the same thing happened for me. You know, when I would go camping as a kid, to be able to actually see an owl in the wild, that's the earliest I remember that this could be a very exciting experience. And then as you fast forward, when I was in veterinary school, somebody brought in an eagle that was in rehabilitation. And that's when I started to lock in on it. Those moments of inspiration is what really we're trying to do here at the zoo. And hopefully we can take that next generation and inspire them. The COVID crisis, which put us right back into that same crisis of trying to make sure that we can take care of our staff, we can take care of our animals, and just weather this storm. And so it's been a huge challenge, but in both cases, we made it in 1984 and we're going to make it again. I think what's really been most rewarding at this point in my career is to see how much energy there is around the zoo, to see how much spontaneous energy is being brought in by the staff, but the board, the community, the volunteers, the docents, all on their own participating, generating new ideas. You know, if you do a great project and there's not a lot of attendance, people aren't participating, you're not doing much good. But that's not what's happened at the Oakland Zoo. What's happened here is that we've gotten a tremendous amount of energy, and the public has responded with tremendous attendance and enthusiasm and commitment. So whether they're coming to the Oakland Zoo to just visit and enjoy, or whether they see us at a point of crisis and they step up and donate, both of those are very rewarding for me to watch the support that we get and how much the zoo means to them. I live in Oakland, and I've got family. My daughter's still here in Oakland, so we're going to stay close by. What I'd like to do, though, for this next stage is one more adventure. And that adventure is into field conservation and actually supporting both the national parks level, but also different aspects, different adventures in the field conservation work, because that, I think, really would wrap up a career that started with much in politics and running the Oakland Zoo, but also leading to helping wildlife out in the field. My biggest tip for whoever would run any zoo is be prepared for you never know what's going to happen next. And if you're the type of person that really likes to come to work and you have no clue what's going to happen next, this is the job for you. It's going to be a very huge adjustment for me to leave the zoo and leave all my friends that have made so much possible. that have made the Oakland Zoo really such an outstanding experience for people and the public. And so, you know, after 37 years, I had somebody say to me, "Boy, you've given your whole life to the Oakland Zoo," and it kind of set me back. But the truth is, it has been, you know, from my early 30s all the way until now, it's been a part of my life. And so, it is time for me to move on, but I'm going to leave a lot of me right here.